So what we can do is we'll read the translation of one song, then sing it, and then the translation of the second song and sing it. One thing is, I sung all of these songs once, maybe about 15 years ago, and it's been quite some time. And it's not. You should put tilak on with the right hand, by the way. Ultaloka. And also, those who are playing the instruments, be aware that the tal changes. Tal means the rhythm. In many of the songs it changes. It's sometimes more than once in one song. So be ready for that. Okay, translation. I must say it sounds better in Bengali, but you get the general idea in English. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings, "He who has failed to carefully worship the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika, which are the abode of all auspiciousness, he who has not taken shelter in the transcendental abode of Vrindavan, which is decorated with the beautiful lotus flower named Radha. He who in this life has not associated with the devotees of Radhika, who are very wise and whose devotion for Radha is very deep. How will such..." Actually, the translation is pretty bad, but anyway, you get the general idea. It's Radha's bhav who's Gambhir. She whose feelings are very deep. If you've not associated with those who have made Radha their very life, how will such a person ever experience the bliss of bathing in the ocean of Lord Shama's sublime mellows? Please understand this most attentively. Srimati Radhika is the exemplary teacher of the brilliant mellows of conjugal love. This pure love between Radha and Madhava is worthy of discussion and contemplation. He who has grasped hold of the lotus feet of Radha with great care obtains the lotus feet of Krishna, which are like priceless jewels. Without taking shelter of the lotus feet of Radha, one can never personally meet Lord Krishna. The Vedic scriptures declare that Krishna is the property of the maidservants of Sri Radha. Abandoning wealth, followers, wife, sons and friends, and giving up materialistic activities and intellectual knowledge, being absorbed in sweetness of service to the lotus feet of Srimati Radharani. This is Bhaktivinoda's conviction. Radhika Charan... Oh, wait a minute, I'm going to read it in Bengali script. Radhika Charana Pada Shakala Shera Shadma Radhika Jatane Je Nahi Aradhilo Radha Padang Kitodham Brindavana Jarnam Taha jena ashray karilo. Radhika bhavara gambhir chitta jeva mahadev. Radhika bhavara chitta jeva mahadev. Karna sanga na koilo jivane. Karna sanga na Kemane Shamananda Rasha Shindu Shanananda Nabhibe Bujaha Ekamane Radhika Ujjala Rashera Acharya Radha Madhav Shuddha Prema Vicharja Vedorilo Radha Pada Paramajatane Shri Pailo Krishna Pada Amularatane Radha Pada Bina Kabu Krishna Nahi Mile Radha Pada Bina Kabu Krishna Nahi Mile Radha Dashi Krishna Sarva Vede Bale Radha Dashi Krishna Sarva Vede Bale Charata Dhana Jana Kalatra Shuta Amita Charata Karama Deya Radha Pada Pankaja Madhurata Shivana Bhakti Vinoda Karama Bhakti Vinod Karama Second song. Beyond the Viraja river lies the pure spiritual sky, and above that Vaikuntha realm lies the divine abode known as Sri Goloka Vrindavan. The land of Vrindavan is made of spiritual gems and is therefore likened to a mine of fully cognizant and blissful jewels. This transcendently conscious realm is certainly a wonderful and extraordinary sight. Within that abode is the most astonishing presence of Lord Krishna, who is just like a tamal tree, the king of trees, possessing the hue of a dark sapphire. Entwined upon that blackish tree is a beautiful golden creeper, which is going up, round and the creeper goes up, round and round the tree. Who is the conqueror of all realms, being the supreme purifier. Her name is Mahabhava, being the essence of the supreme pleasure-giving Hladini potency. She is the enchantress of Sri Krishna, who is himself the enchanter of the three worlds. Known by the name of Radha, she remains shining there in great ecstasy, always engaged in satisfying Govinda's heart. The leaves and flowers of that creeper form the assembly of her girlfriends headed by Lalita. Together she and all her friends entwine that blackish tree in a tight embrace. At the touch of this creeper, the tamal tree blooms. Without the embrace of the creeper, he can no longer exist. The creeper never desires to leave the company of the tamal tree. The creeper perpetually craves their union. Other than the meeting of these two, Bhaktivinoda desires nothing else. Birajara pare shuddha parabhoma dham. Birajara pare shuddha parabhoma dham. Tadupari Shri Gokula Vrindarana nam. Vrindavana Chintamani Chidananda Ratna Khani. Vrindavana Chintamani Chidananda Ratna Khani. Chinmaya Purva Darshan. Tahi Majhe Chamatkar Krishna Bangashpati Shah. Tahi Majhe Chamatkar Krishna Bangashpati Shah. Nilamani Tamala Jema. Lata Sharvadhama Jai. Adeka Sarvamai Lata Sharvadhama Jai. Utiache Parama Bhavani. Utiache Parama Bhavani. Vladini Shakti Shah Mahabhavanam Jai. Tribhuvana Mohan Mohini. Tribhuvana Mohan Mohini. Radha Name Parichita Tushiya Govinda Chita. Radha Name Parichita Tushiya Govinda Chita. Virajaye Parama Anande. Virajaye Parama Anande. Shri Lata Patra Phul Lalita di Shakhi Gul. Lata Patra Phul Lalita di Shakhi Gul. Shabe Mili Brike Jidabane. Shabe Mili Brike Jidabane. Lata Parashe Prafula Tamal. Lata Chari Nahi Rahe Konoka. Lata Chari Nahi Rahe Konoka. Tamal Charya Lata Nahi Bache. Tamal Charya Lata Nahi Bache. Lata Milon Shodakal Jache Bhakti Vinoda Milan Doha Achahe Kokon Vina Bichua Ramani Shiromani, next song. The beloved daughter of King Vrishabhanu is the crest jewel of all young women. Yeah, Ramani gives the idea also of pleasant young women, enjoyable. Rama means bliss, right? So it's the same root. Ramani. She is fond of wearing, she actually says she wears blue garments. Okay, so what? She wears blue garments, but it's Radha wearing it. It's not anyone. Everything about her is, what shall we say? I don't know. Let Bhakti say. Her radiant complexion is very pleasing and conquers the beauty of freshly cut gold. Her locks of hair are nicely arranged. Yeah. You all you ladies, you want to be like Radha and tie your hair up. This is what it says here, Badha Kobari. That's what it says. The translation says nicely arranged, but it's Badha. You know what that means? It means tied up, right? Badha Kobari. Hari Prana, she is the life and soul of Lord Krishna. Right. She is artfully adorned with jewels. She is very learned in the science of Hari Rasa. And her forehead is nicely decorated with tilak. Her breasts are covered with a beautiful corset, or blouse, I guess. Corset is something which makes you, it's lower down, right? And adorned with valuable gems, and her eyes are anointed with black collyrium. Mascara, kajal. Thus she appears to be relishable sweetness personified. Giving up everything and becoming a maidservant at the lotus feet of Radha, just worship and serve her with great care and attention. Beholding her effulgent rays of pure beauty, the goddesses Rati, Gauri and Leela abandon all their pride. Rati is the wife of Kamadev. Gauri is the wife of Shiva. And Leela is the wife of Vishnu. Yes, another name for Lakshmi. Of course, they're also names for Radha, because she's the original of all this. The good fortune attributed to the goddess is Sachi, the wife of Indra, Lakshmi, and Satya. Oh, be careful. Satyabhama is completely defeated in the presence of Radha's feet. You have to be careful what you say here. You get in trouble. The group of rival devotees, gopis, headed by Chandravali, are four. That's also a name for Radha, Chandravali. Yeah? A row of moons. The group of rival gopis led by Chandravali are forced to accept their defeat before Srimati Radharani, for she alone controls Krishna. Thus they always sulk and simply remain quarrelsome. Then Hari Dayata Radha Charana Prayashi Bhakti Vinod Sri Godruma Bashi. Bhakti Vinod gives his identity. Bhakti Vinod, a resident of Sri Godrum, means he's eternally a resident of Sri Godrum, always endeavors for the lotus feet of Radha, the most beloved of Lord Hari. Yeah, but it actually... Bhaktivinoda is a resident of Godrome, and he is one who always endeavors for service at the lotus feet of Radha, who is the most beloved of Lord Hari. Translation is a little different, but it actually says it's him, like, this is, he's giving his identity, yeah. So we'll sing that. Ramani Shiromani Vrishabhanu Nandini
Ramani Shiromani Vrishabhanu Nandini
Nilabhashana Paridhana
Nilabhashana
Jini Varna Vikashini Radha Khabari Hari Prana Abharana Mandita Hari Rasha Mandita
Abharana Mandita Hari Rasa Pandita
Tilaka Sushobhita Bhala
Tilaka Sushobhita Bhala
Kanchulika Chadita Stana Mani Mandita
Kanchulika Chadita Sanamani Mandita
Kajala Nayani Rashala Shakalati Aji Shri Radha Charane Kashi Hoye Bhaja Parama Jatane Saundarja Kiran Dekhiyo Jahan Rati Gauri Leela Garba Parihar Shachi Lakhi Shatta Shobhaga Bolane Parajita Hoy Jahara Charane Krishna Poshikare Chandra Baliadi Parajoy Mane Hoy Abhibadi Haridayita Radha Charana Prayashi Bhakti Binochi Gadruma Bashi Bhakti Binochi Gadruma Bashi Next song, Rashika Nagari, Garna Shiromani. Srimati Radharani is the crest jewel of all amorous young maidens who take pleasure in relishing transcendental mellows. She is a beautiful swan in the waters of love for Krishna, a transcendental, wish-fulfilling creeper on the family tree of King Vrishabhanu. and the original source of all the goddesses of fortune. It's supposed to be the Abhisheka.
Yes, Maharaj. After the class, we'll have Abhishek.
This is the class.
Yes, after.
Instead of having a class, we're having Bhajan session. But where is that going to be?
It's on here.
Okay, but it all has to be set up, doesn't it?
It's all set up. We just have to keep the table and stuff.
Okay. Upon her hips she wears red silken cloth on which tiny bells are swinging, and upon her breasts sways a lovely necklace of pearls. In this way she looks so splendorous that she steals the heart of the beholder. Her bodily luster is exceptionally effulgent, like the golden whirl of the best of lotus flowers. Her two sweetly smiling lips display the immortal nectar of adolescence mixed with the fragrant camphor of new youthfulness. Try and imagine that. She is completely faithful to Krishna. Seeing that this supremely mischievous son of Nanda has arrived on the outskirts of the Vrindavan forest as he returns from tending the cows, she becomes stricken. I didn't say about tending the cows. Anyway, she becomes stricken with anxiety and affectionately offers prayers to him by the hints and signals of her eyes. Srimati Radharani is the life and soul of all the elder women of Vraja and is especially dear to Mother Yashoda. Basking in the affection of charming Lalita Devi, Radha's bodily form has fully blossomed like a lotus, thus displaying her beautiful and graceful limbs. Accompanied by Vishakha, Radha picks forest flowers and strings together a Vaijayanti flower garland for Krishna. She is the well-wisher of all and is always situated upon the chest of the Lord, being the most beloved young girlfriend of Krishna. Hearing the soft sound of the flute, she moves swiftly through the forest, and finding in the bowers of Vraja the best of dancing actors, the chaste Radha, with smiling eyes, turns her face downward in shyness while restlessly scratching her ear. When the breeze, which is scented with the fragrance of lotus flowers, makes the waters of Radha Kund very cool, then in the warmth of the summer in those cooling waters, Radha, along with her girlfriends, satisfies the hero of Gokul. Bhaktivinoda says to Rupa and Raghunath, clasping their lotus feet, "When will you bestow your mercy upon me and give me eternal service to such a Radha as this? For her service is the wealth of the truly wise." Roshika Nagari Garna Shiromani Krishna Prem. Okay, go on. Krishna Preme Sharahangshi. Vrishabhanu Raja Shuddha Kalpabali. Sharvaloki Garna Angshi. Rakta Pata Bastra Nitamba Upari. Kudra Ganti Duletai. Ucha Jugo Poriduli Muktamala Chitta Hari Shobha Pai Sarasi Jabara Karnika Shaman Atishay Kanti Mati Kaishara Amrita Taruna Karpura Mishra Smita Dhara Shati Anante Agata Brajapati Shuta Parama Chanchala Bare Heri Shankakula Nayana Bhangite Adorete Stabakare Rajera Mahila Ganera Paran Yashomati Priya Patri Lolita Lolita Snehete Prafula Sharira Lolita Gati Vishakara Shane Bana Fula Tuli Kante Boy Janti Mala Shakala Shayasi Krishna Bhaktita Parama Prayashi Bala Shigda Benu Rabe Jutagoti Jai Inje Peye Nata Bale Ashita Nayani Namramukhi Shati Karna Kanduana Kare Sashia Kamal Bayu Sushita Mare Jare Kondo Nira Kundumira Mare Jabe Kunda Nira Nidage Tatai Nija Gana Shaha Ushai Gokula Bira Akati Vinoda Rupa Raghunate Ahoye Charana Dhari Eno Radha Dase Sudhira Shambhar Bebe Kripa Kari Song 5. Srimati Radharani's transcendental bodily form has arisen out of the Mahabhava Chintamani, the wish-fulfilling stone of her extraordinary feelings for Krishna. She is the decoration of the Lord of the Sakhis and is effulgent with the Lord of the Sakhis is Krishna, and she's Sakhi. Radharani is Sakhi of Krishna, female friend of Krishna. She She's the decoration among them. She's the best among them. And is effulgent with divinely splendorous potency. She takes her first bath in the shower of the nectar of compassion, her second bath in the nectar of youth, and her third bath in the nectar of bodily luster. She thus conquers the beauty of even the goddess of fortune and is endowed with the prominent quality of chastity. She wears the silken sari of modesty, and on her forehead she wears the red kumkum dot of loveliness. Her body is decorated with pictures drawn in musk, and she wears a necklace that is adorned with the fresh jewels of the ecstatic symptoms. Shivering in the body, flowing of tears from the eyes, standing of hairs on the body, being stunned, perspiring, faltering of the voice, inactivity and madness. Sri Radha is very much beautified by wearing the flower garland strung with her 25 qualities. 25 qualities. Oh, and there's some of the translation is missing here. She makes the flower garland very beautiful. You could translate it as saying she's beautified by a flower garland, or you could translate it as saying that she makes the flower garland very beautiful. And her silken cloth is the emotions of being both steady at heart and not steady at heart. No, it's a no. Covered indignation constitutes her braided and ornamented hair, and she is radiant with the tilak of auspicious fortune. The name and glories of Krishna are the delight of her ears. Srimati Radharani's lips have become very red from chewing betel nuts. That's the excuse. And the black collyrium of cunningness is clearly visible on her eyes. Her smile is like sweet camphor, and she is always fond of joking. Yeah, but it's not just joking and fooling around. It's joking with Krishna and the cowherd boys, and who can insult the other more, who can twist the words of the other more. And the gopis always outdo the gopas. So if all you feminists, you can go to Golok Vrindavan. You'll be successful up there. Down here, everything is a perverted reflection. So the men are on top here. Sorry. We're sorry to be here in the first place. Her smile is like sweet camphor, and she is always fond of joking. Yeah, when we hear this, we try to relate it from our own experience, but we have to remember always that we are in the perverted reflection. This is reality. When we say she's always fond of joking, it's in a different platform, transcendence. She sits on a bed of pride in a palace of fame and glory, and a garland of extraordinary transformations of ecstatic love hangs swinging around her neck. Her breasts are covered by the bodice of loving anger. She plays on a lute called kachapi, turtle-shaped lute. A lute is it's an instrument it's a stringed instrument, which you don't see nowadays because people play guitars. But it's a string, something like a simple harp, I guess. To announce the conquest of her rival Chandravali, Radha is always fond of placing her playful lotus-like hands on the shoulders of two of her girlfriends. Her youthful form is very graceful and slender, and she is the exclusive distributor of the nectar of Lord Shyamasundar. Shama Sundara. Well, I don't see exclusive, but the translator has added his feelings also. O Rupa and Raghunath, your great treasure is the lotus feet of such a Radha. This Bhaktivinoda, who describes himself as very fallen and lowly, prays at your lotus feet, Rupa and Raghunath, with the straw of the street between his teeth. Please bestow upon me a nectarian particle of eternal service to Srimati Radharani. Mahabhava Chintamani Udbhavita Tanukani Shakipati Shajja Prabhavati. Karunya Tarunya Labana Amrita Karunya Tarunya Labanya Amrita Kahe Snata Loki Jai Shakti Laja Pata Vastraja Saundarja Kumkumasha Laja Pata Vastraja Saundarja Kumkumasha Kasturi Chitrita Kaleba Sheda Sharabhanga Jarayan Madna Bharatna Pancha Vingshati Gun Fulamala Sushobhana Pancha Vingshati Gun Fulamala Sushobhana Dhira Dhira Bhav Patabasha Dhira Dhira Shobhagati Krishna Majasha Karna Lasa Ragatambulika Oshta Kotila Kajala Spashta Ragatambulika Oshta Kotila Kajala Spashta Smita Kapurita Narma Shiva Smita Kapurita Kirti Jasha Andapure Garba Katopure Sure Kirti Jasha Andapure Garba Katopure Sure Dulita prema boy chitama. Pranaya rasha kanchali pihita stamba jogmana maka. Chandra joy kacha piravini. Shakhi gaya shande lila karambuja kana shila. Shakhi gaya shande lila karambuja kana shila. Shama shamam rita pitarini. Radhika pada tomade shishampada. Kante china jache tavapai. Vibhakati binodati Radhastami kona. Rupa Raghunatha deha. On the Yamuna's bank in Vraja's forest is a beautiful platform, graceful with many flowers. There the trees and vines delight the eyes. How many birds sing there? A fragrant Malaya breeze gently blows. Greedy for honey, many bees fly. The springtime moon and stars gloriously shine. At that time, the flute player, expert at tasting nectar pastimes, began the rasa dance. Surrounded by hundreds and millions of gopis, Krishna joyfully danced with Radha. Singing many songs, Sri Radha, the enchantress of Lord Krishna, charmed the hearts of all the worlds. She charms all moving and unmoving beings. She removes Chandravali's pride. After churning the heart of Vraja's young Krishna, Radha suddenly vanishes. Bhaktivinoda sees a great calamity has come. In Radha's absence, the rasa dance breaks. Baraja bipine jamuna kule mancha manohara shobhita fule. Baraja bipine jamuna kule mancha manohara shobhita fule. Vanashpati lata tushaye anki. Vanashpati lata tushaye anki. Jadupari koto dake paki. Nalaya anila bahaye dhire. Nalaya anila bahaye dhire. Ali kula madhu lobhete fire. Ali kula madhu lobhete fire. Ashantira raka udupatada. Ashantira raka udupatada. Komudi bitore adore shada. Komudi bitore adore shada. Himoto shamaye rashika bhara. Himoto shamaye rashika bhara. Arambilo rasha muralidha. Arambilo rasha muralidha. Shota koti gopi majete hari. Shota koti gopi majete হরিল সকল জগত চিত খবর জঙ্গম মহিল সতী হরাইল চন্দ্র বলির মতি মতিয়া বরজ কিশোর অন্তর্হিত হয় রাধা তখন প্রকৃতি বিনোদ পরমাধগণে আশা ভাঙ্গিল রাধা বিহনে Bhakti Vinod sees a great calamity has come. In Radha's absence, the rasa dance breaks. Earnestly trying, hundreds and millions of gopis have no power to calm Krishna's heart. Playing the flute, Krishna calls Radha's name, saying, Radha, come here, come here. Breaking the rasa dance circle, Krishna goes searching for Radha, calling out, Radha, please let me see you, please save my life. Krishna weeps in the forest. Meeting in a secluded place, Krishna embraces Radha. Now his feverish life has become cool. Krishna says, how can there be a rasa dance without you? I stay in Vraja only for your sake. Standing before, or standing at, Sri Radha's feet, or not even standing, at Radha's feet, Bhakti Vinod says, counting me among your entourage, please make me your maidservant. Shatakoti gopi madhava man rakitena. Whoops, where are we going? Shatakoti gopi madhava man rakitena rilo karijata.
Shatakoti gopi madhava man rakitena rilo karijata.
Venu gite dake radhika nam. Venu gite dake radhika nam. Esho esho radhe dake sham. Ange ashira shamandala tale. Radha ambeshane chale jare. Dekha diya radhe rakho pran. Boliya kandaye kanane kan. Nirjana kanane radhare dhari. Iliya paran jurai hari. Bole tu hubina kahara rash. Tulagi mor boro japa. mercy of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we're allowed to look into the heart of Radha and Krishna and see Bhaktivinoda Thakur's heart also. Then, if a desire does not arise in your mind for the worship of Radha, then your worship of Krishna is useless. Just like the sun without heat, we don't know any such thing. It's ridiculous. So in the same way, we don't recognize Madhava without Radha. That fool, ignorant person who worships Madhava only without Radha and who is not respectful to Radha, such a person is conceited and proud. And he said, you don't ever associate with such a person. If you want to participate in the eternal sportive pastimes of Raja, if you have the feeling, if you want to identify yourself as a servant of Radha, then by that you will quickly attain to Krishna in Vrindavan. Brahma, Shiva, Narada, then Shruti, the Vedas, Narayani, can mean Lakshmi, Tulsi. They all worship the dust, very respectfully worship the dust of Radha's lotus feet. Uma, wife of Lord Shiva. Rama, Lakshmi. Satya, Satyabhama. Shachi, the wife of Indra. Chandra, Chandravali. Rukmini. They're all avatars of Radha. This is the Vedic instruction. That Radha, of whom the menial service, all kinds of service, is the wealth of Bhaktivinoda. Bhaktivinoda begs for the lotus feet of such a person who has made the service of Radha their life, their wealth. Radha bhajane jadi mati nahi bhela, Krishna bhajana taba akarana gela. Ata paradit suraj nahi mani, Radha virahita madhav nahi mani, Eva madhav pujaye sho agyani, Radha ranada karai abhimani, Kabahi nahi karabita koshanga, Chita ichasi jadi bajara sharanga, Jadi kadasi jadi hoy abhiman, Shigra eme Brahma Shiva Narada Shruti Narayani Radhika Pada Raja Pujaye Mani Kumarama Sapta Shachi Chanda Rukmini Radha Abata Shabe Anaya Bani Heno Radha Parichajata Kradha Ekati Vinotar Magaye Chara O my tongue, you who are overwhelmed, O my tongue, you who are overwhelmed with the desire for tasting material enjoyment, please hear my instructions. Always remain deeply absorbed in drinking the nectarian loving mellows of the beautiful names of the divine couple Radha and Krishna. The name of Radhika is ever fresh and lovely and is pure ambrosia. It is very sweet, utterly enchanting, and is the abode of complete satisfaction. With great care you should eagerly blend this ambrosial name of Radhika with the wonderful sweet condensed milk of the name of Krishna. So the tongue is saying, your tongue, you're very eager to taste so many nice things. I'm giving you a recipe. You take the name of Radha, very fresh. Don't worry, it's always fresh. Don't put it in the fridge. It's pure nectar, always very sweet, utterly enchanting, and is the abode of complete satisfaction. So very eagerly blend, you have to do vigorously blend the ambrosial name of Radha with the wonderful sweet condensed milk of the name of Krishna. Now, next thing, add into the mixture the sweet fragrance of loving affection, which is both cool and delightful, and then drink this nectar day and night, and you will know what true happiness is. No longer will there remain on the tongue a thirst for mundane tastes, for these wonderful transcendental mellows will fulfill all of your desires. At the lotus feet of Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhaktivinoda begs for ecstatic rapture in hearing and chanting the divine names of Radha and Krishna. Bhojana lala she roshane ama
Bhojana lala se roshane ama
Sunoho bidhana mo
Sunoho bidhana mo
Shinama jugala raga shudha rosha
Shinama jugala raga shudha rosha
Kaya takoha Navashundara Piyusha Radhikanam Ati Mishra Manohar Tapanata Krishna Nama Krishna Nama Madhura Adbhuta Gardubde Ati Jatane Karam Shrita Lubde Surabhiraga Hima Rama Tahiyani Arapan Kala Shukajani Nahirabe Roshane